Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House and the Tiny House Home Gym now. So this is the Horizon Elliptical, and I'm pretty excited to start using this. It's easy to move. I pick it up by the end handle there and just lift up, and all the weight goes onto this heavy wheel on the front, so I can actually maneuver it around the tiny house pretty well. Now, I want to show you some cool things on here. So first, there is a lift switch or lever, and it adds incline to the whole setup. So you can have a going up hills and stuff simulation. And then it has a large cup holder here. It's not only a cup holder though, because I'll show you in a minute. Up here we have a music connection, and this apparently plugs into my, whoops, zoom out a bit. This plugs into my MP3 player or other device, and this thing has speakers in it, so it'll have speakers somewhere, right here actually. So I can listen to the tunes and control the volume, which I didn't even know it had. And it has a fan built into it right here, which is kind of awesome. And then it has all kinds of programs and stuff like that to deal with. So I'm pretty surprised and happy about this. I didn't even bother looking at, when I bought this thing, I didn't really pay attention to this as to how good of a machine it worked, because they had a display model which you could try out, and I was trying it out and said, okay, this is the one on sale, this is pretty awesome. Let's go for it. So finally here in the tiny house and all that jazz. So now obviously this thing runs on some power. So I'm bringing you down here to the front of the machine. And here is the connection. I talked to Stu on a Google Hangout about this. He wanted to see this. So this is where the power goes in. It is one of these okay, this is it's not insulated on the outside, but I'm assuming it's insulated on the inside because of that black connection there. I want to get a good photo for you guys, because the reason is I want to run this on off-grid power. So that plugs into there. Okay, and here is the mains power connection, transformer, step-down transformer. Now, what I do normally is read the instructions, and the light does not like this. So let me zoom in. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so the information I want is the output, and it's the third line down, output, 12 volt DC at 2 amps. And then it has the symbol. It says the negative is on the outside, positive is on the inside. So hopefully Stu can rig me something that or one of you guys on YouTube can rig me something where I can run this directly on 12 volt DC at 2 amps. So I don't have to run 120 volts on an inverter, step it back down to DC, and then, you know, it doesn't make sense and it's a waste of power. So if you guys can give me a help with this, I would much appreciate it. This is loose right here, or yeah, I guess it's loose. So I'm not sure if I'm able to open this. I'm sure I can pop this open somehow and see what, but this should tell me right here that the negative is on the outside and the positive is on the inside. So that's what that symbol means, guys. Again, this symbol here, it shows a negative on the outside and a positive on the inside, if I'm reading that correctly. Stu and everybody else online can yell at me in the comments if that's correct. So, I have the power pack over here, and I want to try this thing out with you guys right here along with me. So, first things first. Alright, I'm going to bring the power pack over there. And I know this is a waste of power, but I want to at least try everything on the machine before I end up hopefully not destroying anything. So, first I'm just going to plug the, here I'll bring you back down here. Of course I'm going to plug the power into the power pack and see what happens. So power is on. What was that? Okay, that was the machine up here. Guessed. Press enter. Select weight. Oh boy. Yeah, mine's gonna be up there, guys. This is interesting. Is there a fast forward button? Right? Press go or select individual program button. Go. Press go. Okay. That would be start then. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Well, I didn't plan on doing this, but sure. Whoa. Alright guys, I'm live on the machine. But I'm not doing this right now because I was trying to test out the electronics on here. Okay, I burned 1 calorie, guys. Everybody happy? Alright, first I'm going to try the fan out. Oh wow. Oh, and I can increase the... Oh yeah. So I increased the speed of the fan there. That's crazy. So I like that. I don't need a USB fan blowing on me. And the blow is all the way back to here, which is really cool. So this has a built-in fan. So I'm going to shut the fan off. And now it's time for music. I want to try this music thing out, because that's kind of important. You get super bored on these things if you're not watching something or listening to something. So I'm going to pull this, and then I'm going to plug this guy over here, guys. So I'm going to got to do this one-handed with you. And I got to flip the viewfinder over so I can see what the heck I'm doing. I'll run my hand through the tripod. So this plugs into the bottom of my MP3 player, I think. Okay. And now if I turn this on, it should play music. Or my podcast, at least. Okay.
That the Treasury Department has given out for more than a decade.
Oh, and there's the volume button.
That those are the types of relationships that require enhanced due diligence because they are most often used as vehicles for the laundering of drug proceeds. Despite that fact,
16's the max.
Wachovia opened recklessly many account relationships.
Awesome.
Some of which were with.
So I got music, I got a fan, and I got a it's basically an all-in-one tiny house gem now. So I'm going to shut that off before YouTube gives me some copyright crap.
transferred through their correspondent bank relationships.
So that is awesome. So music, programs, and all kinds of stuff. So that's cool. So I'm gonna need your help, guys, in order to figure out how, how am I gonna convert this machine to run on off-grid power, which is 12 volt DC, not AC. AC's in everybody's houses right now. DC is off-grid power, right off the battery, not inverted. So that is what the goal is. So I'm gonna try and hook the fireplace up now, and we're gonna figure that out. And it's starting to really rain here, so give me a second.